This is Beer 30 Sports O'Clock, and I'm utterly disappointed right now. I need a drink. Oh, Jesus. Of course. And it splashed everywhere. That's what she said. And the disappointment left my body instantly as I said, that's what she said. So, great joke, man. Whoever came up with that was genius.
I'm pretty sure it was from The Office.
It got famous from The Office, but I'm sure there was somebody else who said that before.
I'm sure. You just didn't say twice at the end. Twice.
Which, by the way, the beer of the episode is brought to you by Westlake Brewing. It is the Rain Out Hazy IPA. Westlake Brewing is actually a cool little spot. I went there on a Sunday. You know, obviously there's no football on. There's no sports on. I mean, there's baseball and stuff, but, you know, it's such a long season. Anyway, so I went there for the Black Beer Delegates of North Texas meetup. We have a beer meet. We all bring beers from random breweries and across the country and world.
That sounds so cute.
It was dope. It's dope. I've been going faithfully for the last like 6 months, year. What?
I did another song reference. I'm so sorry. That came out, and I was trying to hold it in.
The disappointment is continuing to build for Bree. So I don't want to embarrass Bree or anything because that's not my nature.
Excuse you, what is this whole show?
But I have a whole bone to pick with her, and now that the camera's rolling, I need to know this. I need the people to know this. Did you guys motherfucking know that she knew who Shiloh Sanders was this whole time? She knew her brother played baseball with this motherfucker, and she was like, yeah, I know who Shiloh is. Her family's like, you know who he's talking about. One of the greatest DBs in history, like of all time.
I've met a lot of people through my brother playing baseball, and I don't remember all of their names. And so last week when my family was watching the show...
Thank you, family, for watching the show.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
My dad had to pause the video.
I would have paused it as well.
And look at me and go, you know exactly who Coach Prime is. And I said, I really don't. And he was like, no, you do. He played for Florida State, who is my favorite team.
Oh, my
and
God.
Also, Shiloh played with Connor.
In baseball, like they grew up together type shit. Like, what I'm sorry. What the hell? How?
I'm sorry. I don't know. I didn't remember.
Shame. Where's the bell? Shame. Her father. Shame. You know who this man is.
He also understands your reference with the whiteboard. He loved the show. He loved that show growing up.
Yes. One more. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Thank you. Shout out to Bree Pops, man. Papa Bree. Or, yeah, whatever.
That man.
Papa Bree. No, so all right, so let's get into where was I? I was going somewhere with this. Yeah, you threw me off with the song reference. Yeah, it was anyway, the Black Beer Delegation. I do it once a month. We get together, we bring beers. It's a pretty dope experience. There's actually brewers that are there, like from Petticolas, Manhattan. There's some other places that they're here in Dallas, Fort Worth. Excuse me. And I just really, really, really enjoy myself there. Some of the beers are nasty, but it's brought my palate to a different experience of beer trying.
Yeah, you even brought a beer that's a fruit beer. I was very surprised by that one.
Listen, Westlake Brewing, they welcomed us all with open arms. They were cool as hell. Their menu is actually low-key fire, and their cans are fire.
They're cute.
Their cans are fire. We don't do cute on here.
It's cute. It's rain out, and it has like little rain on it.
It does. It has a little rain umbrella. It's nice. And then the other beers that we're going to have for Beer Flight of the Night are all also brought to you by Westlake Brewing. So big shout out to Westlake Brewing down in Deep Ellum. If you're in Dallas or you go to Dallas, go hang out there. Don't hang out after 12. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? Have a couple beers and, construction's kind of ruining
Deep Ellum needs some help with the construction. Like
after the construction, people don't realize Deep Ellum's about to take
a hit,
a big shift.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna do fine.
I think it's taking a big hit right now because of the construction.
Taking a big hit in construction and all the bullshit that happens. Mm-hmm. People getting robbed, shot, stabbed, things like that. Listen, I go to Deep Ellum. Not gonna lie, I go to Deep Ellum every now and then. I don't stay past 11:30.
And 12. I don't stay past 9.
Yeah, like after like 11:30, 12, I'm like, yeah.
I gotta go.
There was a coach that actually said this at a podium on ESPN, and he was like, nothing happens good after 12 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
And I concur, because I got pepper sprayed the first night I was ever in Deep Ellum. I was coming back from the military. I was hanging with my cousin. He was big in the music scene and stuff like that. He was like, you got to go to Deep Ellum. You got to see his live, music, blah, blah, blah. A fight broke out. Cool. Used to seeing that type of stuff. It was a lot more people fighting than 2 people. Mm-hmm. It was like 12.
Yeah.
And once the police said, stop, freeze, and ain't nobody stopped swinging, mm-hmm. all I heard was doop, doop, mm-hmm. smoke and pepper spray. And I was like, bro, I ain't even fighting.
You're like, I'm walking down the street.
I'm just walking down the street to the next bar following a group of girls. I don't even know what's going on here. And
why are you following women?
They
Ziggy?
were asking.
Ziggy, what are you doing? Ziggy, maybe that's why you got pepper spray.
Oh, my God. No, that is not why I got pepper spray. We were all going to the same place. We were going as a group. I wasn't following them as a stalker or a creep. I'm not a creep, okay? I don't do that type of stuff, right?
Only a creep would say, I'm not a creep.
Anyway, moving on to the news we can booze to. There is a creep in the WNBA. Or creeps in the WNBA, or going to the WNBA games. Can we stop throwing dildos on the floor? Like, I don't even get the reference. Like, it'd be funny if it was like, actually, I take that back. The first time it was funny. The first time it was like, is that a, like, glow-in-the-dark green dildo on the floor? Like, they threw it from the crowd. And I mean, whoever threw that, he launched that motherfucker.
My question is how'd they get it in there?
It's not metal.
That's true. Where'd he put it?
Put it in his pants or her pants, whatever, and launch that. Whoever it is, launch that motherfucker. Because the video, I was not showing it. The video showed from the stands, that shit hit damn near middle of the court and slid. And then they
didn't go up straight. It'd be funnier if it like slid and then went.
It went straight. Yeah, like no, it did not. And then the second one, the other person, this had to be like a copycat because that throw wasn't shit. That throw was like halfway down, and it was Anyway, can we stop throwing dildos on? Like, I don't get the reference. It's stupid.
I would get it if it was like the NBA and it's like one of them's a dick or something.
Or, you're making fun of one of them because let's just be honest, there's assholes like this. Mm-hmm. One of them comes out and they're like, I'm gay or whatever. You throw a rainbow dildo on the floor. I can see the reference. I don't see the reference of a fucking glow-in-the-dark dildo. And I'm sorry for saying dildos. I feel weird saying dildos so many times. But anyway, I think I've said it like 12 times. Yeah, like... A diddly bop is crazy.
It's better than dildo.
Yeah, it is better. But can we stop? Just stop this whole scenario, please. I don't get it. Anyway, WNBA second half of the season is rolling. Teams are making moves. They're either making a push to win it all, or they're trying to rebuild, like my Dallas Wings. I like to take a moment to say one of the best looking Dallas Wings we've had on the team was traded away to the Minnesota Lynx. That's right. Carrington, who is known for getting security called on her. We've played the video on this show. She was traded to Minnesota. Minnesota is giving the Wings. Dallas is receiving Carly Samuelson and Diamond Miller and a draft pick. I think for the future, it's good because both of them, I think, were forwards or big wings, if you will, or not big wings, but tall wings, if you will, or whatever the case may be. And then the draft pick, obviously, the Wings are not good. Let's just call it what it is. Call a spade, right? The Wings are not good. They've been with some of the best talent on the floor. Doesn't matter. They're getting outcoached. They're getting outplayed. And it just sucks right now to be a Wings fan. But listen, all I'm hoping for is tank for Juju. Tank for Juju. One more year of tanking for Juju. Please, please, please. My heart would explode with love and joy if Juju and Paige played on the same team. Please, I beg of you. Wings, tank. Continue to tank, please. Anyway, I am sad to see Carrington go. I liked her, but I see the vision. She hasn't really worked out here in Dallas. She's been injured. Doesn't really bring team chemistry or anything. Like it was a very good business move to me, in my opinion. Strictly my opinion. Some of you may feel like shut the hell up, Ziggy, because it was a bad trade, but I don't. I thought it was a decent trade, but I also thought the Luka trade wasn't a bad trade. I saw the vision there. Yeah, Bree's giving me thumbs down and the evil stank eye, but listen. Speaking of Luka, though, NBA news. Luka got an extension. Ooh, I get money. No, I run New York. I run LA. He got a 3-year, $165 million extension. Honestly, it feels light. Not going to lie to you. I feel like he kind of took less money, almost like a Jalen Brunson situation. For those of you that don't know the Jalen Brunson situation, the NBA Players Association were trying to stop him from taking that deal because it was less of a deal that he should be taking, but he did it so that they can move some pieces around and pay the players around him more money so they can keep the team around him. Now, that didn't work out so well for the next year because they got rid of DiVincenzo and they got rid of Randall. And, yeah, but they ended up paying Mikal Bridges an extension, 4 years, $150 million to stay there with the Knicks. But Luka is smarter and skinnier than he looks right now. I mean, skinny Luka.
He's a skinty queen.
Skinny Luka was in New York at Dykeman, like a lot of NBA stars do. He done lost mad weight. He like the ex-girlfriend that just won't quit. He is just like the ex-girlfriend.
He's my favorite.
He just will not stop. He gonna show y'all this new body. He gonna show you he
like,
having
that's right.
fun.
I'm not fat.
I'm
I
not
don't have
fat. I'm
problems.
looking great.
Look what happened when you let me go.
Show me in the playoffs. That's all I'm saying. Show me in the playoffs. Play defense. Anyway, I will say that he did a smart move, though, because of taking this type of deal means that basically on the back end in 2028, they're talking about a $420 million extension. Now, this is an estimated. This ain't, things can change. But this is estimating that he's going to possibly sign up in 2028 if he stays with the Lakers for a $420 or $28 million extension in 2020. That's insane. So to me, I feel like all parties won in that trade for Luka. I feel like all parties won. Uh-oh. Bree's upset. Don't be upset.
My heart will go on.
Listen, if the Mavs start winning and all the Mavs fans see that, my question is, will you eat your words about Nico?
No.
Thank you.
Because it was a stupid trade.
He should have got more, but it wasn't a stupid trade. Moving on to the NFL. Oh, the drama. First, Scary Terry McClure, I can't say his last name, wants out of Washington, or he's requesting a trade in his contract negotiations, trying to get an extension. He's requesting a trade, and because there has been a lack of communication and negotiation, he's like, fuck that, I'm out. All right, bet. But then, this week got a little crazy.
A little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, if you will.
Micah, who wrote a Bible verse of an essay.
Yes, he did. He wrote a thesis statement.
Thanking the fans and everything in Dallas simply to say he wants to be traded. Like, bro, we didn't need all that. But
it pulled at the heartstrings of the people.
the fact that he said he wants to be traded is crazy. First off, I do think all this is just tactics. Yeah. I do think that all of this is just a tactic. Jerry came out and said something about it later on, too.
He's like, in your contract, you literally can't be traded.
Yeah, you can't be traded. And then on top of that, like, he was like, listen, fans, I wouldn't
worry about
this. This is just a tactic. The question is where it becomes from tactic to scary is the fact that they are negotiating a contract or trying to negotiate a contract without his agent there. Mm-hmm. You don't do that in this day and age. It doesn't happen. It's different if Micah was his own agent, like SGA is, then cool. But Micah's not. It would be absolutely insane for a team to come try to negotiate or throw a contract in front of a player without their agent to read it or look over it or anything. Like, I don't know what Jerry's doing, and I don't know if this is the agent and them trying to spread this news. All I know is this is a tactic.
Oh, for sure.
This is all tactic to keep the Cowboys in the news.
Yeah.
To keep Jerry in front of the mic and to keep Micah, who's already basically paid. I feel like Micah's already got the contract. He just ain't signed it yet. Or, they like he already had the number he wants. They're probably arguing about guaranteed money or health or weight or whatever crazy stuff that's in these contracts that none of us fully understand, but we act like we do. This is all a tactic for the Cowboys to stay in the media because, to be honest, after the Pickens trade, it's been quite a boring training camp. There's been no fighting. Jaden Blue is starting to look really good. There's highlights of but there's no real drama. There isn't.
Where's the drama?
Where's the drama? And Jerry knows it. Jerry knows what sells tabloids and what sells jerseys. And he had everybody in an uproar. Micah had everybody in an uproar.
Every player was like posting about it.
With a CeeDee Lamb with his tweets. The whole
changed his profile picture.
The whole sports world was on fire for about 48 hours.
Yeah.
And now it's time to put your money time to put your money where your mouth is.
It wouldn't be mouth where your money is. No, I said that to you and I was like, wow, what's going on?
You know what's crazy is that is where my head went at first, and I was like, no.
That's not correct.
No, don't put your mouth there.
That doesn't go there.
It doesn't go there.
Do you think they're going to come out and next week is the first game?
So the first official preseason game is supposed to be this week coming up.
Yeah, it's next week because the 16th is the first home game.
Oh yeah,
for preseason.
Well, yeah. Mm-hmm. I do think I do think that the Cowboys. I don't know. I
Do you
think it's going to happen.
through preseason?
I think it's going to happen before the season. I think this is a tactic, and then the next week or 2 weeks down the line, when there's not enough buzz about it, why haven't they signed Micah? Why haven't they signed Micah? It's getting close to the deadline. It's getting close to this. It's He needs to practice. Blah 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 blah. And right before the end of preseason, we're going to see the biggest non-quarterback contract we've seen of all time, whatever the case may be, for Micah Parsons, and voila. Jerry's not stupid.
No.
Yeah, Jerry's not stupid. They've already probably dried the ink. They've already probably both signed it, to be honest. Now that I think about it. They probably both signed it, and they both agreed in the contract that you have to do this dumbass media spin to make it.
They're probably like sitting there smoking cigars together. Like, look at these people.
Make sure you practice tonight, though. Don't let them. Anyway, but Jerry's the guy. Listen, I love Jerry.
Sounded like the guy from Spider-Man.
I don't know. Jerry's my guy, though. Here's the thing I love about Jerry. Jerry really don't be caring. He don't give a fuck. He don't care. And he just does not. He just blatantly plays this game with the Cowboy fans. And the Cowboy fans do nothing but eat it up every time. It's the same playbook. Same playbook. We did this, I think, we did this last year with Dak. We did the year before with last year with CD. Like, Jerry does this every single time, and it's the way to people be like, oh, he's killing his books. Do you think that man cares about the penalty? His franchise is the most known paid franchise in the league and one of the top 3 franchises in the world.
I can't wait for the Thanksgiving game.
Come on, man. What's the name? Who's playing Thanksgiving?
Dallas and Chiefs. And it's a home game.
Nobody cares.
I care. I'm excited.
The Green Bay game.
Oh, yeah. That's here, too.
We can't wait for that. We going to that, okay? Ooh,
I'll be there.
Can't wait. So anyway, listen, there is a lot of crazy. I think this is going to be a tactic for all the players in the NFL to do this from now on. I think this is just a tactic. I don't think Washington is going to let Terry leave, and I don't think Cowboys are going to let him leave. But the trade deals that have been popped out there have been making me blow a fucking head gasket, because I'm like, wait, what? There's no way that they would do that. What? That actually makes a lot of sense, but we all know this is some bullshit. In off the field news, because it's been some bullshit off the field. I'm laughing. I'm sorry. Because this was not on my bingo card. Actually, both of these events were not on my bingo card. Because, speaking of Cowboys, Des Bryant and Nicki Minaj are beefing.
Yep.
What?
Well, technically, it's Nicki beefing and Des is there.
I thought I was going crazy. I was like,
no.
He didn't even say nothing. He was like,
he doesn't care.
Yeah, Jerry took a jab at him. He took a jab back at Jerry, and Nicki just jumped in out of nowhere talking about The Rock. And I was like, what the fuck just happened? And
brought Jay-Z into it for no reason.
Well, Jay-Z came out. Jay-Z was like, yeah, we negotiated the deal for Dez, but Jerry never called me after that. Like, Jerry tried to say he called him. He wouldn't answer his phone calls. Blah, blah, blah. He's like, Jerry wouldn't call me after that. Like, I don't know what the fuck. It was so weird because Rock Nation put out a full official statement. And then, like, Jay-Z, it was like, come on, man. What are we talking about? And then Dez kind of even said, like, yeah, what the fuck are we talking about? And then Nicki out of nowhere, just like the most it's like a fight breaks out and just somebody random just comes out and punches somebody else.
Yeah.
They don't have nothing to do with the fight. They're just out here just like, I just feel like punching somebody today.
I wanted to be involved.
I just wanted to be involved. I want to get on the action.
brought up
the
like
tweets were
it was
crazy.
crazy.
I don't understand what we're doing here. What is the point? Des even came out and said, "Ma'am, I don't want no smoke."
Yeah, he was like, I don't care. Like, leave me
I
alone.
respect you. I love you. I'm a fan of your music. This, that, and the third. And then she was like, "I will give you $10 million to
fight my husband."
Fight my husband. Now,
and he was like, okay.
Now listen, and yeah, listen. Those of us that know Des from the DeSoto days when he did get in trouble when he was defending himself and he was a wild boy that went to Oklahoma State and still got in trouble.
Yeah.
Those that know, okay? But as a man, there are some fights that I'm going to try to avoid.
And the Barbs is one of them.
That is one. That is definitely one. But two, her husband ain't that big.
No, he's also a convicted.
Yeah. Man,
I'd beat him up for free.
I don't want to get into that part because I
do it for
free. But don't, as a husband, don't put me in this.
Yeah, he's like, why am I here?
Why am I here? What the fuck just happened? Not only did you offer this man $10 million to pummel me.
Yeah.
I don't care if I can fight or not. What are we doing?
Yeah.
Listen, I love Nicki. Nicki is from Queens. I was raised in Queens. I was raised in Southside. We love you, Nicki. You're bugging. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want no smoke. Again, look, I don't even know if I should say that. I don't even know if I should say that. I'm like, wait, let me apologize.
Look in that camera. I apologize.
I don't want any problems, okay? I apologize for even getting in y'all business. I apologize.
It's the news. We gotta talk about it.
And other news, before I get jumped on, I also did not see Johnny Manziel and Gilly the Kid are beefing too. I didn't even know Johnny Manziel knew who Gilly the Kid was. This is the funniest thing I have ever. This week of beefs has been funny. Cam Newton started all this. I blame you, Cam, and them funny ass hats. But let's get to the tweets because these tweets are definitely crazy, and it all started because so Cam Newton, as we said, put out a top 10 list, didn't have Jalen Hurts in it, and it caused a media frenzy. People were talking crazy, and Cam held no punches. He was talking shit about Ryan Clark, which I want to pull out stats and get personal. He was killing people. He killed Gilly in his rap career too. Like, Cam was not holding back. But neither was Gilly. And Gilly was celebrating, I guess, his birthday, had a Super Bowl or a memorabilia Super Bowl trophy with him at his birthday, and was talking shit, saying Cam Newton ain't got one of these, but Jalen Hurts does. I don't know. Listen, that beef is warranted. We all know that Gilly is one of the biggest Eagles fans in the world. He revived the On and On song, Too Short, who's from the Bay, which is crazy. But yeah, he's a super Eagle fan, kind of famous because of the podcast. Shout out to the podcast, $1 million worth of game. But anyway, Johnny Manziel, I guess, didn't like the disrespect to Cam Newton because he said, I quote, "Yo, at Gilly the Kid," tagged him, "you may be the biggest fucking loser on the planet. Talking like you fucking done anything on a football field. If I see you, just know I'm going to slap the fuck out of you. Trust. Take Jalen's dick out of your mouth for a couple minutes. Pretty sure he's already got a chick. At Gilly the Kid." Listen, there are a couple of things that I just don't allow people to do with me, and telling me to take another man's dick out of my mouth is fighting words. I refuse to ever be invited to another man's dick. We fighting. It just is what it is. Gilly, we're going to get to Gilly's response later. But this is so wild to me. This is, and we had football. We had football, but the beefs and all the craziness took over this week. But anyway, Hall of Fame game. Because the Hall of Fame game was the most important thing because the Lions lost. Oh, the North is coming back. The North is coming back to where it is just, where it is righteous, where it is loved. The Packers are going to win the NFC North, mark my words. Yeah, I said it. Listen, you know. Anyway, Lions lost to the Chargers. She don't care. She's a Chiefs head. Ugh.
Hey, Bills too. How dare you?
I fuck with the Bills. I'm an honorary member of the Bills Mafia. I actually know the mayor of the Mafia. And I met, what's the dude, Pancho? I met Pancho's son. I met a couple of them. Yeah. They're crazy as hell.
Mike, let's not forget.
Yeah. But how can you be a Bills and
Let me enjoy myself.
Anyway, we're not here to judge. We listen.
And we don't judge. I judge a little.
as I should.
Speaking of judging, this isn't judging, but I really like your shoes.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I'm looking at them and I keep thinking mustard. For anybody wondering, they are the color of mustard.
They're Jordan 1s and they are the color of mustard. But I am whatever. Anyway,
we stand Kendrick Lamar in this household.
We fuck with Kendrick. I'm not a stan, but I fuck with Kendrick. I'm not a stan.
Oh, I saw him in concert. He was great.
I missed it. I'm not gonna lie. I missed it. I was a little salty, but I think I'll be over it. I
technically saw him at Austin City Limits, so I didn't see
I heard that was better though.
It was so good.
Yeah.
His Austin City Limits thing was great.
Yeah.
Besides the fact, he was like 45 minutes late. Besides that.
I mean, Austin City Limits, most of the artists are late though, right?
No.
I mean, or am I thinking of South by Southwest?
Yeah, you're thinking of that one.
Yeah. Anyway, we have a lot of stuff going on in
Sorry.
Texas.
Mustard. Bye-bye.
Lions lost to the Chargers. Focus. The name of the game is focus. 34-7. Thank you, Chargers. Thank you, Chargers. I still think Justin Herbert is completely overrated, but Trey Lance looked amazing. Is John Harbaugh or is it Jim? It may be Jim. Yeah, and you're no help at this right now. Whatever. The Harbaugh. Is he a quarterback whisperer or what? Because he had Trey Lance out there looking like pre-benching at San Francisco. Pre-incident at San Francisco. Like, you don't know what happened in San Francisco?
I know he was on the injured list a lot.
What? That was okay. So Trey Lance was drafted really, really early. Okay, really, really early. San Francisco 49ers drafted him. He looked great. He looked like the next thing coming. And then all of a sudden something happened and he looked like a scared puppy behind that line. I don't know if it was the rushing of grown men trying to kill you behind the line or what it was, but he looked timid as fuck, throwing bad throws. He didn't look succinct. He didn't look in sync with the offense. They drafted other quarterbacks who now is the starting quarterback, Brock Purdy. And they started Jimmy G over him and things like that because they just didn't have the faith and they didn't feel like they had the time. Turns out Brock Purdy worked. He worked in the system perfectly fine. Then Trey was traded to the Cowboys. Didn't get a TT Tata time until Dak got hurt. And I don't even think he played after Dak got hurt. Actually, I take that back. He played maybe half a game with the Cowboys. We all thought he was cooked. He went to the Chargers to be a backup. Whatever, you got to earn your spot. But he looked like, I'm here. I'm Sam Darnold reincarnated, or Baker Mayfield, or I don't know what it is about quarterbacks when they just be like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna just throw that bitch. When they start looking like that, that's when they start looking like, oh shit. He played out of his body. Again, it wasn't against all the starters, so let's not go crazy. But he played a good game. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, over 120 yards. He looked good. The good news is no major injuries, and the Lions lost. All is right with the world. All is right with the world. Anyway, now it's time for the beer flight of the night. Brought to you by Westlake Brewing. YDC and the Sunset Lounge will be at the Frisco Rough Riders Thirsty Thursday games all season. You'll spot us in the lazy river, sitting in the stands, or maybe just wandering the crowd. Go to ridersbaseball.com/specials and use code LetsRide25. Quench your thirst on Thirsty Thursdays with YDC and the Sunset Lounge. First up, we have the Y'all Star IPA. I actually like this. It's baseball. Y'all Star, Life's a Pitch. 7.7. Yeah.
It has pine tropical fruit characteristics, so it's going to be hoppy and fruity.
Okay, hoppy and fruity.
Slight
I
Belgian.
really like this.
It says it's going to be like slightly like a Belgian beer.
Slightly like a Belgian. All right. I don't really smell too much fruit. But I can taste a little fruit.
See?
I don't know what fruit, but it's
Tropical.
Sure.
Mayhaps a pineapple. Mayhaps a guava.
No, it's good though. It's good. I'm rocking with it. Y'all's IPA. Y'all Star IPA.
Y'all's IPA.
Y'all's IPA. No, all right. I like that one though. I'm not gonna lie. That might be a favorite. All right.
Look at you finding new things.
I know, it's so great, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next up is Fast and Light Ale.
2.8%.
Westlake, what are we doing? What are we doing?
They said it's crushable and for days you don't want to be weighed down.
Is this like a seltzer or something? What are we doing?
No, it's a pale ale.
Come on, 125 calories? What about watching my fucking figure?
You are actually.
Come on. Jesus.
You are running.
I am going to run a half marathon and doing a high rocks and all that. But that doesn't matter. I'm still going to crush me a beer afterwards.
That's why it's crushable.
I see what you did there. Anyway, let's see. It looks
light. It has no head, no bubbles. Do you not know what that means? Jesus,
it has
Ziggy.
no head. Yes.
I immediately knew that you were going to freaking turn it into a joke.
Listen. Come on. It's so easy. All right.
It's easy. It's crushable. It's a good beer. It's easy.
This is not beer.
It's water with lime.
Yeah, I feel like this is. I went to the bar and asked for Bud Light, and they were like, "What? Here you go, bro." This is really this is far too light. Like Westlake, I get what you were trying to do. This is too light. Like, make it 4%.
You can have 4 of these at the pool though, and not be drunk.
Then what's the point?
Well, you have to watch a child, so.
He watch himself. Fuck out of here.
I'll send that to him. Like,
He already knows.
Your dad does not care.
Nah, not at all.
Instant guavification.
Instant guavification. Oh, it's a fruit beer? Fuck.
Yep. That's where I was like, I was very
I
impressed
just
that you
like the
grabbed a fruit beer.
can. I'm not going to lie. I just was like, oh, this is nice.
At least it's 6%.
It is 6%. Okay.
It's a blonde. It's technically like very similar to a blonde.
Instant guavification.
I guess they changed the name because it was originally named Guava Power, but they changed the name. Do I know why? No.
Oh, you know what I didn't do?
What?
Oof. That smelled like old fruit.
You didn't smell the second one?
No, I didn't. Ew. Never mind.
I take it back.
Take it back instantly. Listen, I get what they were trying to do. It's one of those beers where it's like, excuse me. It's like I don't want to disrespect anybody's beer, but
Then don't.
excuse me. It's like a lighter Michelob Ultra.
So if you like Michelob Ultra, you like this one.
Yeah, like if you like Michelob Ultras and not counting your calories and macros and micros and proteins and all that, that's a good beer for you, honestly.
Not your personal favorite, but it's still a good beer.
Yeah, no, it's not. I mean, just to me, it doesn't. Like I'm used to the IPAs, the hazies, the ales, the lagers, the even the stouts and the sours now and stuff. And it just, to me, that's almost like it needs a little more fizz. It should just be a seltzer. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Anyway, back to the strong fruit here.
Instant guavification.
I shouldn't have smelled it the second time.
That's weird.
I said I shouldn't have smelled it the second time.
I love that now when you go to drink a beer, you close your eyes.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that last week, and I was like, "Why do I do that?" But it does. It helps you. Like you don't focus on the look. You don't. I was like, "Damn it, that actually all right."
Thank you.
Low key, I'm fucking with instant gratification, whatever.
Guavification.
That I'm fucking with this. This
Ziggy found a fruity beer he likes.
This I could do at the pool all day.
Mm-hmm.
I could be 5 beers in with this. This don't feel very strong. How many percentage?
6.
Never mind. Maybe not 5. Fuck.
Maybe 3.
And they're all tall boys, so I'm with that one. That one might be a favorite. What? Westlake. Okay. Yeah. Oh, sorry. And the next one, I honestly, I got this for Bree because she's a social media head. Yeah, social media monster and all that. Monster. Yeah, stop.
Sorry.
Anyway,
you did that one. That one was not
that
me.
was, yeah. Insta Gold is a blonde ale.
It's a blonde / golden ale. It's 4.8%.
Oh, never mind.
It's a easy go-to drinking beer.
I just like the can. The camera on it's Insta Gold. Whoever made that, chef's kiss. Very good. Yeah, very good. All right.
Very good, very nice.
It smells light.
Well, yeah.
It smells light. All right, we're here. Okay. I can rock with it. Listen, it hasn't been a bad beer. It's just been light beers, which I guess is my fault because
You picked them.
I did. And my favorite of the night is instant guavification.
Woo!
I'm not gonna lie. Well, and then I'd have to say Rain Out.
I thought you liked the first one.
I did. Y'all Star IPA would probably be number 2, and then Rain Out would be number 3, and then the other 2 would fall into whichever one is lighter. Instant guavification, though.
You could say you have instant guavification.
So fucking cheesy.
It was right there.
So cheesy, bruh. Anyway, now it's time.
Jokes out here.
Now it's time for the beer goggles of the week. And, bruh, it was some funny shit going on this week. Like, first off, what the hell is Jameis Winston doing? Jameis Winston's got to be one of the best. Like, he needs his own reality show. I don't care about football and him. He needs his own reality show. Like, that is
jamming out. He was having a good time.
Focus, motherfucker. You ain't got a spot on the team right now. Okay, all right. Focus.
Not your eyes getting really wide.
What?
Your eyes. You went focus.
Because it makes my eyes focus.
Get some glasses.
I wear contacts. I just don't wear glasses because of lights, you know? Shine off the glass and, yeah. Does that make sense? No? All right. Well, it made sense when I thought it in my head.
Play the next clip.
Sometimes talking shit when you're a fighter is not the best idea. Leave this shit alone.
Get another one caught and end up on his back.
Yeah, that was a great work by Norman, and then a good job by Walker to find his way out of the back there.
Ooh, stones him. He is out on his feet. Holy cow. Just like that, Byron Walker closes the show.
Wow.
Listen, bruh. The first point, fine. Whatever. It's cool. Whatever. The second point with both hands? Really? Really? Is that how you want to be remembered? For all you fighters that want to copy each other or do it, don't do it. Just don't do it. Just leave it alone.
Do it.
And like I told y'all, we were going to get into Gilly's response. Because this had to be on Beer Goggles. Because this man Gilly be making some great response videos. And I need to start adding them to the to Beer Goggles. Or the six pack. I don't know. Whichever one fits. Okay. But this response video to Johnny Manziel is going to go down in Beer Goggles history.
Come on, Johnny. Out of all the motherfuckers you can fuck with, Johnny, what the fuck would make you stop at me, man? Huh? What would make you stop at that bus stop and fuck with me, Johnny? I know what it was. I know exactly what it was. Ain't no secret. You had 8 ball of that shit, Johnny. I figured by now that shit would have wore off, right? Johnny, what the fuck would make you get up and just say, you gonna slap me? Out of all the motherfuckers on planet Earth, Johnny, you gonna slap me.
Listen, that video goes on for like 3 minutes. I was not... The amount of F's, N's, MFs, shits, and I cuss a lot here, okay? But that shit was crazy. But by far, that first... I know what it was, Johnny. Oh, glorious.
He looks like the characters in like movies that are like side characters that you run into to further the plot.
Okay.
Like I guess video games, like, you know, like
like Sims type
like
shit or
NPCs
like,
or whatever.
I got you.
And
yeah.
He like gives you lore for your next
Gives you lore.
part of your adventure. That's what he reminds me of.
Valid. Again, it wasn't on my bingo card for them two to be beefing with each other. I didn't even know they knew who each other. I mean, I knew probably Gilly knew who Johnny Manziel was, but I didn't know Johnny Manziel even knew who the fuck Gilly. This is gonna be. All I know is this is gonna be greatness for the football season. That's all this means. Football season is gonna be glorious. What is not glorious is this pep rally, team rally thing they got going on at Pitt. I don't know what the hell this is. off, he was taking too long to do that. Second of all, what was he doing?
He's a white boy. He was having fun. He was trying his best.
Oh, man.
Let the
I ain't
kids
gonna
be
lie.
kids.
Listen. Yeah, but whoever said, like, yeah, let's get him to dance. Drunk. Drug test him immediately. Anyway. Westlake, man. First fruit beer that I like. Yeah. That was outstanding. Wow. Okay. And that was Beer Goggles of the Week. Now, it's time for the 6-pack of the week. And obviously we had a game and football was definitely heavy with us this week. But this fucking soccer goal or football goal was nasty.
Roldán con el cambio de juego y se apura para buscar el séptimo. ¡De la Vega! ¡No me pongo de pie! ¡De rodillas! ¡El gol de la Leagues Cup! ¡Todo mundo de pie! ¡En Lumenfield!
De cualquier museo de arte. Tómenme una fotografía de esto, por favor, porque la cuelgo en la sala. ¡Qué ejecución! Desde el cambio de juego de Roldán, la va midiendo de la Vega, ya está preparando el cuerpo para su pierna derecha y no necesita imprimir potencia, solamente colocación. Es un gesto técnico exquisito, extraordinario del argentino para marcar el séptimo. Y decías que el último clavo en el ataúd, no, bueno, esto va más allá.
I don't know what nothing he said, but that goal was crazy as hell. El Maximo, holla at me. I need y'all to translate that for me because that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. And Miles Purchase is trying to purchase his way onto the 53-man roster with this pick.
Robin, Lindsay, that pass is taken away. Spectacular takeaway by Miles Purchase on the intended catch for Dominic Lovett, and Purchase goes to the 35-yard line. A 5th turnover for the Lions on the night. What a play to put an exclamation point on this one for the Chargers, the rookie free agent out of Iowa State.
I don't think I've ever seen a play like that. I mean, it looked like it was a catch all the way, and the ball was just taken right out of his hands.
Wow.
Stunning interception by Miles Purchase.
Ripped it right out of his arms. Took it back. A nice return as well to the 35-yard line. And the Chargers will take a couple of knees here and wrap.
All right. And this hit gave me goosebumps. I ain't gonna lie. Football is back. Football is back, baby.
And Lance will give it to Vidal. Left side. Hard hit at the goal line as he was rocked by Yasin. And it'll be at the 2.
Jesus. Football is back. Oh, Jesus. I just don't. God. I don't know how people can see that type of hit and not get excited. Like, what do you mean you don't watch football? Never? Anyway, ever? Phillies and this play. This is crazy because I've never seen this happen before. Maybe baseball fans tell me this has happened before, whatever the case may be. I've never seen a triple play like this.
Broke his bat, loops it right back to the mound. Harper will get the double play, and now they'll throw it to third for a triple play.
So baseball heads, tell me if I'm tripping. Excuse me, if this has happened before. I've never seen it. I'm not a big baseball guy. I do watch baseball, but I have never, ever, ever seen it. Free yourself of pain, anxiety, and sleepless nights, and do it naturally. CBD House of Healing only carries products from their lab made to meet the highest quality and purest standards. Find your relief from the aches and pains, the emotional stress and pain, and sleep again. Shop online at cbddallas.com or in person and grab a slushie at 8550 Plano Road, Suite 101, Dallas. Begin your healing at the House of Healing. And the first touchdown of the NFL season.
On 4th and 2. And it's Lance throwing up top, touchdown. Brought in by Will Dissly. He had 2 last year. And the 8th-year tight end out of Washington puts the Chargers on the board with the year's first score.
How about that nice?
Dissly, I mean, listen, Dissly might have found a home with Trey, and, you know, when they find out Herbert ain't all that, we can, you know, see a little magic. I don't know. I don't think so, but hey, listen. Did you know Frisbee has a football game? Like football, like you didn't know that? You didn't know Frisbee has like football, like
Frisbee has football?
Frisbee has they have like a tournament game of Frisbee football.
No, I know like about people playing Frisbee, like for funsies, but
funsies. I just never seen a Moss catch like this in Frisbee. I never seen Frisbee football at all, but yeah.
Bounces it to Schwally. Coffin's taking off. Throws going up. Dials trying to close in. And Coffin roofs for the grab. And
I'm sorry. He got mossed. Second of all, are they not allowed to hit each other or like touch each other? I need to find out more about this Frisbee football-esque style game because
Frisball, if you will.
That's why she's here, folks. That is why.
Oh, by the way, Shiloh Sanders is the 4th string QB on the Browns. It just came out.
And that was the 6-pack of the week. Now I guess we can get into the conversations at the keg because somebody wanted to jump into Shiloh Sanders and, you know.
Oh, sorry. I just saw that tweet.
No. Now we can get into the conversations at the keg. And Bree, I sent you a story about a football player.
About a man.
A young man.
When a man and a woman. Sorry.
Fuck. No. So this dude got transferred or hit the transfer portal and was mad at the team and basically gave their opposing team or rival or in division rival the plays on defense to the quarterback after he left. And the story was kind of weird because he transferred to another team out of the conference, out of the division, you know, all that, and did this out of spite. And the team, was it Purdue, if I'm remembering correctly, was like, he deserves a second chance.
Yeah, the team he transferred to, right? Is Purdue. Yeah.
Was Purdue. Now, the reason I bring all this up, since you brought up Shiloh Sanders as well, do athletes get more chances than anybody else?
Yes. Woo, woo, woo.
Oh my
yes.
God. The singing was crazy enough. I did not. What the fuck? Oh my God. The answer is yes, but here's the thing. Where do we draw the line? If we're so upset with the fucking sports guys that are being caught up gambling, the Gilbert Arenases, the Morrises, Morris didn't get arrested for gambling, but the people that we're upset with about Rozier, the people that we're upset with that about gambling issues and some of the other names that keep popping up with these, he owed money and, this, that, and third, he threw games and all that stuff like that. Is this not the same thing? Do we not is this line just blurred enough where we're like, it's all just news, it is what it is?
He should not have done that.
No, it's not even that. He should not be allowed to play the game.
Yeah, he shouldn't. You went behind your team's back because you're upset with them like a child throwing a tantrum, and you gave the opposing team that is not only your biggest rival in the division, but you gave them the picture of the playbook, told them that a player on your team is hurt, to basically go after him.
The utmost.
That's disrespectful.
Disrespectful shit, treacherous shit I've ever seen in my life. And
Purdue's like, it's okay.
Yeah, wait, what? I don't know. I don't know if the NCAA, with all the new regulations coming and NIL money and all these things and transportal rules and things that are coming down and here we go and all that shit. If this is this going to be punished? Because it sounds like, to me, it's not. And to me, I feel like athletes get an ungodly amount of second chances.
Mm-hmm.
And
they get slaps on the wrist.
And I don't have a problem with nepotism. I will say that in a heartbeat. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with gambling. If you want to gamble and throw your life away with your sport and things like that, cool. Absolutely. That's why I don't do player prop betting. Or I try to stay away from it anyway. Every now and then I'll jump in.
You dip your little toes in. You're like, ooh.
Yeah, I mean, on certain games, when you know. But I don't understand how this can be allowed. And I don't understand how the slap on the wrist can be allowed. I didn't even look up this. I was so disgusted by this player. I didn't even look him up. Because if I found out who he was, name and started looking for and all that shit like that, I would not know how I would feel or what I would say, or if I would become one of those fans in his DMs and him, you're a fucking coward and da-da-da. I don't know how I would react. So to keep myself out of that situation, yes, I do know his name, but I didn't look him up and things like that. I knew his name because the story came out. My question is Purdue, to say he deserves a second chance without any punishment, that's not a second chance.
No.
That's just, it wasn't my conference.
Yeah.
It wasn't my division.
Yeah, but in the same string of that, if you fuck him over, what's to say he's not going to do the same thing to you?
Thank you, Bray. Thank you for the common sense today. Because what the fuck do you think he's going to do when the coach starts yelling at him or getting on him or benches him even worse, or something crazy happens where he feels spiteful? He did it once and got nothing in return. He did it once and got exactly what he wanted. He got a new school to start with. The team they played against got absolutely dismantled. His old team got dismantled by the team that he sent the playbook to, and he had no punishment for it. None. He ain't lose no time. He ain't lose no money. He didn't lose anything. And maybe because they're smaller schools, I think it's Memphis and Purdue, and they're not big football school conglomerates, if you will. But something that just don't sit right with me. As a fan, as a sports media person, if you will, as a human, when are we gonna see punishments for this type of shit? Because this type of shit should not be allowed, and this type of shit should be punishable. He should have definitely been suspended a season, games, something. A second chance? A second chance?
I do have a question, though.
Go
This
ahead.
is bringing me back to when we talked about the Cowboys players that were getting into car accidents and stuff.
But here's the thing, though.
Is it just because they're adults and they're playing
No.
for bigger teams?
No. They go through court, lawyers. Lawyers ain't cheap.
No.
Court fees ain't cheap. Probation ain't cheap. As a person who has been on probation for years at a time, it ain't cheap. It is exhausting. It is tiring. It is constantly feeling like, fuck, can I get violated? It's not worse than jail time. Not worse than jail time. Should have saw jail time. But that is my point about athletes that get these greater than any other human second chances.
Yeah. And they get an attitude with it, too.
Yeah, and that shows you that they don't really learn their lesson when they get these second chances. They don't really learn their lesson when they get these slap on the wrist because they feel like they can't be touched. And they feel like, fuck it, I won. I can't, And here's the thing. If I do something and it works and I don't get in no trouble, it was a risky move, but I don't get in no trouble. Like I say, F something, or I do something and I pick up a bag of money that I know it ain't mine. And I get away with it. And the money's in my account. And no issues. What's going to stop me from thinking I can do this again?
Yeah.
What's going to stop me from thinking I'm untouchable? I can do whatever I want. Just my thoughts. Anyway, this is going to be a short conversation. Because, honestly, this, I think everybody can agree with this. And if you don't.
You're the problem.
Bree said it. I didn't say it.
I'm the problem. Sorry.
Well, listen. She stayed bringing up Taylor Swift references. That is crazy. I thought we were going to make a whole show without it.
Hey, we made it to the end.
I thought we were going to make a whole show without it, but we did not, and this is crazy.
I held myself back a lot today.
Really?
On making little
Taylor Swift references?
No, just sound bites of things you were saying. Because when you said, when you were lean into it, I was like, lean with a rock.
And this is Beer 30 Sports O'Clock.
Sorry. You saw that one and you just didn't say anything.
That one I see it coming. This is Beer 30 Sports O'Clock, and I should have known. I should have known better.
This is a Stolen Water Media production.